Alrighty. So what we have here is a Springfield XD 45. We got the subcompact right here.
This is the tactical version. Little longer barrel.
Little longer barrel, yeah, definitely about an inch, you say?
Oh yeah.
They're pretty good guns. I feel like they shoot about the same. They're both came with similar stuff. The 45 subcompact came with this stuff right here, the XD gear. Came with the dual magazine holder, holster, speed loader. Got the cleaning brush right here.
Come with a little wrench.
It did. It came with what this does, the little Allen wrench. It adjusts the
gear.
The magazines so that way
nice.
they'll hold tighter. Same
Okay.
thing with the holster. My Springfield XD subcompact did come with 3 magazines though. We got the
Then it might be different in your state wherever you are. Getting a tactical doesn't come with as much gear as the compact. Still came with 2 magazines, which is nice. Wire brush, and the lock, which I actually don't have in the box right now. The slide lock, which I really don't like using anyways.
I don't like them either, actually.
Yeah, no. Put it in here and it might scratch up.
Yeah.
You know, the barrel in there.
Yours also has you're definitely can tell the difference when you take yours apart. The difference in the size and the barrel. Like we couldn't even interchange any of these parts if we wanted to.
No, yeah, I mean we could start with that now. Just take them apart
Springs,
together.
Nothing like that.
They both come apart the same. You know, you're gonna lock the slide back and push up that little release.
Right there. And then let it go.
Pop that back.
Pull the trigger. Releases it. But if you notice the difference in the spring size in these, I mean, the tactical definitely has a much bigger spring. It's got a little different setup within its plunger too.
Yeah, a little longer. I mean, that would make sense why it's the longer spring, a little longer barrel. But yeah, that's a huge difference.
Look at the difference here.
I mean, we're talking.
There's no comparison.
Yeah, almost 3 inches.
Yeah.
Just about.
And then you got the barrels in these things.
Yeah, that's also noticeable size.
You could set it on the table like that.
I don't know if mine will stand up.
Big difference.
Yeah, definitely a noticeable difference.
Yours actually looks like it's much larger in every way, but yeah. But ironically, though, this one, the tactical being about an inch longer, I feel like they shoot about the same.
Yeah, no, we shot them both. Both of us, shot one than the other. Recoil, there's almost no noticeable recoil difference, regardless of the size. Accuracy, I mean, we were shooting at about 10 yards and it seemed pretty consistent between the two guns. It might be a little different. Yeah, putting it back together, this one, obviously go back the way you came. Important to keep that spring as straight as you can. Keep it not pointed at your face or anything that matters when you're putting it back in, because that pops out, it's going for a ride.
Yeah, that would suck to hit in the face with that.
Yeah, try to keep that spring as straight as you can. Pop that slide back down, release the slide, good to go.
I actually have one of your magazines. These Hydra Shocks here are mine.
Oh, nice.
What I like to use for self-defense rounds is these Hydra Shocks. The Hydra Shocks is a really good round. What it does when it hits is it stars out. So it's all around good self-defense ammo right there. The difference between a Hydro Shock and a hollow point is it has a little barb there in the center. And basically that causes it to star out. So
Yeah,
cool.
I don't have anything special. Just 230 grain. 45 ACP. That's like a good safety feature for these guns that I really like, especially when you're playing with it. It's a good visible guide. If there's anything in the chamber, there's going to be a little indicator that pops up here. I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that little barrel indicator is pretty nice.
And, you
I
know,
like that.
anytime that's chambered, there's a chambered round that's going to pop up. And another thing too, whether it's chambered round or not, but if that striker's cocked, you're going to have a little bump coming back there.
Turn backwards a little bit.
If you can see that, you feel it too. Sticks out a little bit.
These are good guns, though. You think this is probably a good first gun? I mean,
Absolutely, yeah. Great gun, not super expensive. The polymer frame helps the price a little bit.
it was right about $600 after taxes, wasn't it?
About 600. I think the tag said 585, something like that.
The difference in price between the subcompact and the tactical is like $20-$30. I mean, it's
Almost identical, and you know,
much.
and then that's something we wanted to share with you guys. It's about the same. They're pretty well the exact same gun. I mean, a little bit different mechanisms as far as taking them apart, putting them back together. But shooting wise, they shoot very similar. Recoil is very similar. Accuracy is very similar. Weight.
I got it.
Pretty close.
Pretty close, huh?
I mean, the weight's more distributed here.
The recoil is a little less on this one too, because it's a little longer.
A little bit, yeah.
Not too noticeable.
You can notice it. This one almost feels slightly heavier. The weight's a little more compacted.
Yeah, this one's a little more distributed in weight,
Exactly,
definitely.
exactly. This one's a little more distributed in weight.
Both excellent first guns, though. I would highly suggest the Springfield XD.
Absolutely. I mean, there's plenty of videos out there that compare, you know, those three in that class of the polymer frame guns, Striker Fire, the Smith & Wesson, the Glocks, and the Springfield XD. Between those three, I mean, we're going to tell you want to go with the Springfield XD, Smith & Wesson maybe next, and a Glock last. Yeah, great gun, not super expensive.
I know a lot of Glock enthusiasts out there are going to be bashing this, but I mean, it's just our personal experience from shooting these guns that the Springfield XD, you know, I've shot in thousands of rounds out of my gun. I bought this one personally about 10 years ago or so, and you know what? It's never misfired on me. It's shot every single different kind of ammunition the same. I mean, ideally, that's the kind of gun you want, is something that's going to shoot really well and something that's going to be reliable. You know, you don't want to get out there in the mountains or concealed carry and go to, you know, need your firearm and have it jam up or misfire or, you know, anything like that. And Springfield XD, super reliable, super good gun. Very versatile. You mean, it has the little rail right here. You can put a laser sight on there. You can put a flashlight. I mean, it's just
similar.
Yeah, they're all around excellent guns. So I would very highly suggest it. And if you like our videos, like, subscribe, share. We're gonna be posting lots of different kinds of stuff. We're gonna be doing side hustles. We're gonna be doing guns. Pretty much a little bit of everything. Good beer, good food, talking about God, everything. So
Absolutely.
if you like our stuff, you know, like and subscribe. And, you know, we're going to be doing a little bit of a venture here, talking about how we're going to be using side hustles and all this other different stuff to buy all sorts of cool stuff, trucks, diesel trucks, all sorts of cool stuff. So stay tuned and like and subscribe.
God bless.